What is your name?
Bronwen. I am born and in Montreal and based here, and I teach at McGill University, and I came back to Montreal about 14 years ago. I am interested in transforming schools to better value the skills and talents of young people. And so I see a lot of my work as being about building bridges between communities currently underserved by formal education and mainstream schooling. I also do some work in the community sector, so I've been on the board of a youth center in Côte-des-Neiges for many years. And one of the real places I think of potential for schools to do a better job at meeting the needs of youth, in particular racialized and other minority youth, is tapping into youth culture and hip-hop and spoken word.
What brought you to this event here today?
Well, I'm part of the group that put it together, and one of my original, the impetus was that one of my doctoral students, Melissa Prouty, has been running Under Pressure as a volunteer for about 10 years, and I thought, wouldn't it be great if we could get Melissa paid for part of that work? And Under Pressure had previously done some really successful panel conversations, so an arts conference that was moving a bit more into public dialogues of a different kind. So we thought we'd build on it, and Melissa's been part of conversations at other hip-hop conferences about the need to build a national network of people doing hip-hop community work. And so we came up with the idea of bringing together folks who've been using hip-hop as a space for education and therapy, some for decades, and in many cases really in isolation of each other. And so it's an opportunity to start trying to build a space for sharing, but also potentially something more, and that's where we're trying to imagine what a network might look like. I would like to congratulate the youth documentary team. I've just heard such amazing things about your commitment in preparing for today, and I think you've done a super job of being really professional and keeping focused. And for me, it's one of the kind of jewels of this conference is that we've had a lot of the publicity and the conversation being driven by people who are a big priority for a lot of people at this conversation, which is young people. Well, I have a university web page, but I think the piece of my work that's most relevant to this conversation is a book called Slam School, and you can find it online, and it's about a multi-year collaboration with a teacher and spoken word artist building and co-teaching a hip-hop and spoken word curriculum.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.